Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Future Founders Festival for day 2 of our online and digital festival, bringing you the very best insights and thoughts into entrepreneurship today for those who are looking to set out on their business journey. So my name is Anna Berkey and I lead StartSpace here at State Library Victoria, which is a place that helps you and supports you on your business journey as new entrepreneurs. A warm welcome to all of you who are watching from here in Australia and those who are watching us from overseas. Hello and welcome back to anyone who was with us for day 1, although I know and we had a number of new registrations overnight, so hello to all of our new festival attendees as well. So this morning, to kick off the festival, I'm going to run through some of the highlights for what to expect in today's program. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about some housekeeping to help keep everyone on track in our digital hub. Just before I do that, I would like to, on behalf of State Library Victoria, acknowledge the traditional lands of all the Aboriginal Victorian clans, their cultural practices and knowledge systems. We recognise that the library's collections hold traditional cultural knowledge belonging to Indigenous communities in Victoria and around Australia. We support communities to protect the integrity of this information gathered from their ancestors in the colonial period. We pay our respects to their elders, past and present, who have handed down these systems of practice to each new generation for millennia. I'd also like to acknowledge anyone, elders who may be watching today, and any First Nations peoples from other countries who may have joined us from around the world. Welcome. Today's program is a packed one, and I want to do a special shout out to anyone who had the great fortune to be going back into lockdown. We will be kicking off our program with a very topical session and I will certainly be attending, the Power of Positivity Masterclass this morning, helping us think a little bit about well-being, which is so important on what can be a long and hard business journey to make sure that we take care of ourselves along the way. Then coming up later in our program, we'll be talking about empowered communities with our major partners, Study Melbourne. So with many thanks to Study Melbourne for their support of the Future Founders program. And this session will be an opportunity for you to talk with some of the team and to really ask questions and have a discussion about what you think can build a really strong and empowered community around entrepreneurship, but also for students in Victoria. We'll then have a founder conversation with Jill Tang from Ladies Who Tech, which I'm very much looking forward to as one of our principal speakers, and our lunchtime cooking spot, something a little bit different, with McCann restaurateurs and entrepreneurs Tassia and Gracia. A little shout out that this is a pre-record, so it has been created under COVID safe conditions, and it's a really fun segment to talk about what it is to set up and be inspired to set up new business in the hospitality industry, but also fusing different cultures through food. It's a lovely segment. Later on this afternoon, we'll be talking through MVPs, minimal viable products. How do you get your business off the ground with putting in just the right amount of effort while you test your idea and make sure that you've got a good market fit? This will be a practical workshop to help you think about what your MVP might look like. And then we're moving a little bit into social and purpose-driven entrepreneurship. We'll be looking in detail about what it is to pursue passion and purpose in setting up your business. That will take us into the afternoon, where we're delighted to be having the finalists from our startup pitch competition joining us. Congratulations to our 3 shortlisted finalists, and we will all be tuning in to cheer you on as you take part for cash prizes, thanks to our sponsors, Practera. So we will have a team of judges who will be watching each of those video pitches and giving live feedback and asking questions of our finalists to delve into their business models in a little more detail. So I think that will be a fun session, but also quite illuminating to see what it is that investors might be looking for when they see a business pitch. To round off the day, we will have a cracking closing keynote with Winitha Bonney. We are very proud to have her with us, and she'll be sharing her advice on how to start a business from an idea with zero budget, avoiding common pitfalls, and what it is to set up as a migrant entrepreneur here in Australia. And then to close off our festival, while we cannot be together in person, we can at least network online digitally together. So we've set up series of video rooms where we'll all be able to get together and chat. And that post-event networking will be hosted by our friends, Confidence Hackers. So now for a little bit of housekeeping. You don't have to wait until the video session at the end of the day with Confidence Hackers. You can interact with one another in the networking hub. You can directly send a message to another festival goer, or you can join in the conversation in the Digital Hub Festival lobby. You can use that conversation chat box. I'll be there. Introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about whether you have a business idea or if you're already a founder. Let's learn a little bit about one another. You can also ask questions. Questions are very much encouraged at many of the sessions that are coming up today. There'll be a Slido box that will pop up next to the digital live stream. So you just need to pop your question in there and we will pass it on to the panelists. And you can react with that little emoji bar underneath each event to so we can have a bit of a sense of what you're feeling in the room, out there in the digital environment as you're listening to each of the speakers. Our photo booth is still open, so if you haven't had a chance yet to put an image up there and play with some of the digital stickers, it's been really nice seeing your faces as to who's out there and watching. And you can share about the festival and encourage others to come and join us during the rest of the day using the festival hashtag tag FFP21. So let us know what you're enjoying during the festival. There's plenty more to come, and throughout the day we'll also be letting you know a little more about what happens after the festival. The Future Founders Programme, presented by StartSpace and Study Melbourne, is a year-long programme, and we'll have more opportunities coming up through the year for you to meet in person and to practically try and get coaching and support with some of your business skills and ideas. So for example, we have the hackathon coming up on the 28th and 29th of August. We'll have a bootcamp program based at StartSpace, and then there'll also be venture scholarships where you can apply to be one of the 8 ventures selected to get seed funding and mentorship and coaching to take you to the next step on your business journey. So there's lots coming up across the year. But for now, I'd just like to make sure that you feel welcome, have a fantastic day at the festival, take a little look through the program and pick out and add to your agenda some of the speakers that you don't want to miss. For those who are new, if you want to navigate your way around the digital hub, head to the hamburger menu in the top left-hand corner. That can take you back to the lobby where you can join the chat box. And if you click the agenda tab, you can see the full list of all the sessions and head over and get into each of the live streams. If you get lost, pop a note in the chat box and our customer service team will be able to get back to you. We're ready and waiting to chat. And without much ado, I therefore it takes my great pleasure to announce that day 2 of the Future Founders Festival is formally launched, and I look forward to seeing you later in the day.